All right, LOG, we back. We got a week 10 recap. We're gonna go over the games that were played within week 10. We had a couple matchups. We had going down the list. Penn State USC spread was at 20 and a half. Wow, 20 and a half points. Final score 28-10. We had Cam 269, two touchdowns for Rashard Cloud. Awesome with two touchdowns, and he had a pretty balanced passing game. Meanwhile, Rack, pretty tough season for Rack. He was unable to look like he was unable to generate anything pretty much offensively. Only 33 total yards. We're going to the next game. We had Texas A&M and Auburn. I know we covered that a little bit last week, but Auburn was able to get the win. A&M was able to cover the spread at 14 and a half points. Like just covered that. Um, it looked like a pretty bad game for A&M. Too many turnovers. Keanu getting it going on the ground. 227 rush yards. Yeah, that's a pretty good win for him. I think he needed that win. We can go to the next game. We had Notre Dame, Nebraska, which just wrapped up not too long ago. I liked Burt the entire time in this game. He was able to get the win, three touchdowns for Trey Owens. Oscar Fuller looked like he's putting on an All American season. 172 yards, pretty good for him. Another balanced passing attack, leaning off of music. Um, Pretty much just do it all with his running back. That's over about 340 total yards on offense. Going into the next games, we have Florida and Georgia, which wrapped up. I wasn't able to watch this, but I know Robo covered the spread of around 6.5, I believe, which was it was pretty. It was a pretty moderate spread, 317 yards for Trevor Jackson, four touchdowns. He also got it going on the ground, 126 yards. 100 receiving yards for Fujita, two touchdowns. He had a pretty monster game. Meanwhile, for Georgia, we had 336 for Corin Hood, three touchdowns, too many turnovers, I would say. Three interceptions just probably won't get it done against just about anybody in the league. 10 for 147 for Jaron Hamilton, the touchdown. We will go to the next game. Oh, that looks like it was it. For user games, I was unable to play Ohio State. Let's get into some awards. I know we got some awards coming up. As for Heisman, we have Tristan Glass. Wow, Tulane leading. This is a pretty good season for him. 1,400 total yards, 24 touchdowns. Wow, DJ is having a game. He's having a season with him. Rocco Frank, aka Do It All, just doing it all out there. 1,600 total yards. Then we got Gerard Pringle, 1,800 yards, 20 touchdowns. Add on 194 receiving yards by him from Georgia Tech, 1,200 yards, close to touching 1,300, 17 touchdowns, and he's looking like he's doing it by air as well. And Jules Goff from Florida, 1,000 rush yards, 11 rush touchdowns, and he has 500. We're looking at 1,600 total yards of offense. As for the other awards, we have Tristan Glass, obviously leading for Player of the Year. He's having a great year. We get mentions in Coach of the Year, Quarterback of the Year as well. North Carolina looks like defense is gonna go. Some award is gonna go to him. DB of the Year, Alexander Boren, the sophomore. He was a transfer from LSU, I believe. Glass again. It's looking like pretty much the same players. It's looking like Tulane is dominating. Indy has a lot of players up here. Yeah, yeah. And Craig Johnson. Yeah, it's Tulane and Indy right now. It's in North Carolina. We can look at playoff bracket in the top 25 coming in. So I see a lot of teams have been updated. Ohio State has fallen due to the sun win. Oregon has now stepped into the playoff mix. We're gonna look at the initial top 25. Let's see what else changed. NC State still at 2. Bama moved up. Louisville moved up. Nebraska, Miami, pretty much everybody moved up. Ohio State fell back, and Oregon was able to move up with a loss to who who fell out. Somebody fell out. I'm pretty sure it was LSU, maybe. Nah, I might be wrong. I'm not sure it fell out. Maybe it was. I think it was Georgia actually. Georgia sounds about right. I think Georgia was at 11 last time we looked at the top 25. So um, we got some things going on here. Oregon has now moved up to the 2 spot in terms of conference standings. So right now we're looking at Indy, Oregon. For the Big Ten, we're looking at NC State and Louisville as well. But I have Miami auto locked for his schedule. So next week I think we get NC State versus Louisville. Yep. And then yeah, NC State also has a game with North Carolina, which could decide some things that might push Louisville up. Yeah. American, obviously, DJ Autolock. Big 12, still can't call it. I'm pretty sure SEC, we can't really call it just yet. Just too many games that have to be played. Um, as for this week, let's take a look at this week. How about let's take a look at this week? I am on a bye week, and we only have 2 years of games. We have user games for Louisville and Georgia Tech. Spread is at minus 15.5, and we also have Bama versus LSU. Let's start with Louisville and Georgia Tech. Obviously, I think Snoop at 4. I think he's doing a great job this year. Just maneuvering his schedule. I'm not sure how light or how heavy it is, but he's doing a pretty good job going from nothing to something. I like him favorite here. He's home. Um, yeah, it should be a pretty he's played a lot of CBU games. It should be a pretty good game. I think he'll have a pretty good game. I'm not sure how tested Georgia Tech is. Let's take a look. Some win loss. Good win against LSU earlier in the year. Kansas State loss is a little this looks a little painful, but yeah, he looks like he can give him a run for his money. We'll see how it goes. As for Alabama LSU, we are looking at a 18.5 point spread, I believe. Yeah, wow, that's a pretty big spread for SEC game. LSU is on the road. I think I have LSU covering spread just because he's home. But this is a game that could get a little messy. If Bama is able to keep control of the ball, take care of it. I have LSU plus 18.5, and I also have. I think I'm gonna go with Louisville at 15.5. We're gonna make our vote right now. Yeah, I like those. I like those games. Next week should be heavier in terms of user games. Usually in the season, it's a little bit more user games. But yeah, that's all we're really gonna get into. We're gonna see what happens next week. See who's in the playoff picture. Um, and yeah, it's just a lot of good games left to be played. We'll tune in next time.